fired.
He had to borrow that old stuff.
You're about 4 years too late.
Who
You
was
could
that?
have saved us, you know, at
Made it
least
out of corn.
$60,000.
Where'd he make it at?
You know,
Up that old, up on the hill where we
he
live.
got it. He went ahead and
Well,
he graduated,
well,
got
Mommy-
a job,
Yeah.
Down there on the
and
creek.
Down the
worked
street?
like 2 months.
I
3
was
months.
there. Mommy took me there
They went-
once. Took me
They were
there.
hiring down in
And I
Macon.
said, give me some of that. And I took a mouthful of that and chewed, I spit it out.
Mommy took you to the field.
Mommy did.
Really?
I can remember that. I was just a little bitty thing.
Well, you still are.
Dolphin said, told
still
me
live a ditty.
that
He made moonshine.
Grandpa made
Out of
the
corn.
moonshine and Papa
But,
was
Anyway,
He sprouted
he
corn.
stayed down there like 3 years
see,
and went.
I can
that
remember that
Grandpa
was
was,
history.
Poppy was
Distributor.
bootlegging.
Well,
And he'd go to
But
Cincinnati.
he's, you know, he loves what he does.
And he said Poppy
Oh, I
bought,
didn't like
during that
moonshine.
time,
Yeah.
Poppy bought 2
He
new
went on and
cars.
he went 9 months. He's certified as
And that's
a,
way back, you know, way back yonder.
I never noticed but one.
Shit.
And they didn't ship
Like
that
an
stuff
ENT
to Cincinnati.
person, I guess. Not ENT.
How
What
would
is
Grandpa
Greg
get it to
certified as?
Cincinnati?
Poppy was
E.T.
bootlegging and hauling it.
How would he haul?
No, he's
He had a car at Winfield.
Yeah, but he's
certified
sold whiskey
a river
right now.
rescue. Was there,
Well,
there's a
oh,
river
You got
down
it
there.
diary.
Well, he's something else. He went to school.
I did have.
Well, he was,
He,
he was
Nine
going to
months.
school to
He
be an
sold that whiskey
EMT.
right home and he hauled it to
Well,
Glen
he
Mary
did
on
that,
a mule.
and then he had.
6 gallons at a time. 2 gallons or 4 gallons at a
Anyway,
time.
they have patches. Like if
Well,
they
Dolph
come
was
up on a
there,
wreck,
and that
they don't
diary,
have to have
Poppy was
permission
always
from
going
the
to
police to go
Monticello
assist you.
over on
'Cause if their
Gobi
patch
and all
says
these
they're
places, you know.
certified
Yeah.
EMT.
Yeah.
Anyway, his fire chief
I
down there
don't know
was-
about that. He may have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Greg and this other boy went, and they were
But
white,
I do
boys.
know Poppy had a steal.
And,
He had 2 of them.
Who
His fire
helped
chief
Poppy?
was black,
Who
and I
helped
think a
Grandpa
couple
make that whiskey?
might have been some of the
Probably
couple
some
He
white
didn't need
boys.
no help.
There was something
One
they
guy
did.
didn't need no help.
They didn't get certified or something. Anyway, he
What
told
you
Greg
do when
and
you're
this
ready
other
to
boy
make it?
that
You got your
the
barrel
next
sitting here.
shirts that they got, they could not.
40,
put
50
that
gallons
patch
of
on the
mash
shirt.
in a corn with sour
Because he was
water.
a
And
racial.
then when it
Hmm.
gets ready, you
Racist.
dip that off and put it in
Wow.
a cooker.
Told
A
them
big
they
cooker
couldn't
sitting
put
on
that
top
their
of a
shirt. And I said, Greg,
built
what did you say? He
earth
said,
furnace.
I bit my tongue.
You pour it in that cooker, and the
He said,
cooker
"I bet
gets
my
hot, and
tongue,
it
Mom."
steams that out. It goes out in steam. You capture the
So
steam
the
and
next
run
shirt
it
he
through
got, what'd he do?
a coal
He put them on
to
there.
take a cold
Because he
water that
couldn't
comes
stop
out
him.
from steam back to
You
liquid.
know, he couldn't stop them from putting
Randy,
them on
you
there.
know, he found part of that stuff.
Yeah, I know he's got it.
He had it, and Fisher had it there
Hog house.
in the cellar or somewhere over there.
Had it in the barn.
I had it out there in that hog house. I saw it out there.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Fisher, I guess Fisher took me out there and showed me to it.
He had 2 steals and somebody stole one of them.
But,
Yeah.
you know, did you tell Winford about the marijuana and they come over there and then they got that steal?
Yeah, well, they was having,
Fourth
Fisher
of
had,
July.
Fisher had put out 3 or 4 marijuana plants there, but I guess it was out there where he built that garage, put his antique car in, you know, Dickie.
Mm.
And anyway, that Kelly, Carla's ex-husband, he killed a bear, and they called Dickie Henry, and Dickie, he had a tracker or something, and well, I don't know if he had a tracker or not, but anyway, Fisher or some of them called Dickie, and Dickie went to this Kelly's,
He had a chill. That bear had a chill in it.
yeah, over on Brimstone, and Dickie asked him, he said, where's that bear at? He said there wasn't no bear there, Kelly did. he said, yeah, he said it's here. And he,
So the chip tells me it's here, or whatever. I don't know what
And it
it
was
used to
in the
track
freezer.
chip.
and Fisher thought that, then Kelly called Lyle and told him that Fisher had some marijuana plants. And anyway, the Lyle went to Fisher's, and he might have told him about the steel too. I don't know.
Well, they wanted to bar. It was going to be the 4th of July. And they wanted to bar that steel, have it on display out there at Huntsville.
Yeah.
So supposedly they told too that the sheriff went over there to look at the steel to get it, and as they was going by the garden, they spotted those marijuana plants, and they went in the house and searched too.
But anyway, they burned the steel and used it on out there in Huntsville 4th of July, but Fisher got the steel back. They get
Fisher told me Fisher was working at the county road
yeah, that
at
department.
that time. He told me he loaned it to the county to set up on a display for.
Yeah,
So
4th, I think. 4th of July.
Yeah, they always had a sheet out there.
But, yeah, I don't know what, I think if we get by one new car, he showed me a tree, a beech tree. He cut the bark off of it and made him a spot that big. You know what indefinite pencil is?
Yeah.
You stick it that beech tree, it's enough moisture you can write on it. He told me he figured out on that beech tree how many runs of whiskey you'd have to run, how many gallons per run, how many runs you'd have to make to buy a new 8 Model Ford. He bought a new 8 Model Ford. I think it's 1929. And
Looking
I
at
got the key
trees.
to it. I got the key to it, and that's all I have got.
You got a key to that car?
I got a key to that car. And I got a apparatus
that?
that you change
A leaf?
tires with it.
Oh.
That belonged to property
Granddaddy's
that car.
house.
It's down in the garage. I don't even
Oh, spider.
you know how to explain it. But
Granddaddy.
Well, you know, all that stuff like that. I mean, of course, you know, at the time, you know, when all that was going on, was Doug gone then? When that happened, I guess he was.
Yeah. Well, Doug's been gone,
no,
21 years in
But
October.
shoot, you know, I bet that still's probably worth money today, and
he just has one part of it.
Yeah, describe it.
He doesn't have the claw.
Go on with the call, yeah.
It probably has about half-inch copper tube, and it's spun in a circle about this big, and it's probably about that long.
is that against the law to have something like that in your house?
No,
Well, it's
I don't know. There may be some laws that covered it.
I mean, why would you have to keep it? If it's something that was your grandparents, why would you have to keep it hid?
it was considered illegal paraphernalia.
It might have been back then, but if it's something that your granddad had and you inherited it, I mean, why would it be? I'd probably have it out on my porch. Or
I can't imagine Mama didn't use that steel.
Yeah, she's told me that before.
Yeah,
I guess Mama was going to go get her some,
I know
get
it
some
was-
for herself.
I know where that steel was at. Nobody told me about it, but I've been there.
it was over. Oh, well, that still that Randy that found, it was over back of the field, wasn't it?
Probably had two outfits. One is a 60-gallon cooker.
Well, that Barney Taylor stole one.
Yes, somebody stole one.
Well,
Yeah, right. Tell the story.
Oh, go
probably
ahead.
brought the. them steals home. He hit them around in the woods close home.
Yeah.
Keep wasn't Barney Taylor, might have been Barney Taylor, James Shannon, well, maybe Omni Human was involved. They come out in there around the mines, what we call the mines area, rabbit hunting, and they Poppy always theorized he was hunting for his steals. They did steal one of them, the 60-gallon container. They stole it. He took the other one. If you was at Fisher's house right now and looking out over toward that pond, look
Yeah.
sort of to the right angle, you go down over the hill. It's what they call an ivy rough.
Yeah, I've been to it. I remember Ben Fisher going to it.
Isn't that ivy rough?
Well, back to Phil, I just remember when we was little, you know, we
Walk down in there, it's the
Yeah.
thickest fox can ever get to it. Poppy took that steel with one of the 40-gallon outfit and hid it down in that thicket. But he told Mommy where it was at. Mommy told Fisher it pointed in that direction in that ivy rough. So that ivy rough is about as long as from here to the back of my field, and probably quarter to half a mile long, and it's steep. Mommy told Fisher it was hid in that ivy rough, and Fisher told me it took him 3 days to find it. He just dissected it, finally found it, and carried it and put it in that hog house I told Fisher. That's where it was at when I saw it. Now the worm was over in the mound holler in a big water hole. Probably stuck it down in that water hole. It come a big hard rain and the leaf drifted in and covered that steel up. Or covered the worm up. So Randy told me that he knew about where it was at. He was going to take the backhoe over and dig it up and find it and get it out of it and take it home. But I don't know if he ever looked for it or not. I expect I know about much about that steel.
Get some coffee.
Oh, I found